Hey guys, how you guys doing? A lot of laughs, right? This guy? Funny? No? Really? Oh, gosh. I'm sorry. That'll be an awkward ride home. Anyways, guys. I am Quentel. Quentel, or not like the vampire. Honestly, I just want to open up real quick. I see a lot of women out here, unfortunately for me. I have a lot of jokes about you guys. I'm a little scared. I didn't use the bathroom before I started. I like long car rides, right? I like to go on long drives, and it's really relaxing. What I don't like is I don't like to bring people with me when I go on these long car rides. Why? Because usually they either annoy me or like I don't stop talking. So it's either or. I'm either annoying or they are. What I haven't done yet is taken a girl on a long car ride. Here's a big reason why I don't want to. Not because they're gonna talk or we're gonna have to pull over every 5 minutes because they gotta change tampons. But
okay. Alright.
that was bad. But because girls, I don't know if you guys all do this, but I've seen so many girls that actually they put their feet on a dashboard.
Oh, yes.
I heard that from a lot of the guys. We don't like it, ladies. We don't like that. It's gross, okay? Because we're driving, we're just having a nice time trying to talk to you. All of a sudden we see a foot. What are you doing? Oh, I'm just getting comfortable. No, you're ruining leather. I don't know where your feet's been. Get off. And then you got the worst part. Like if you go on a long car ride, and 10 minutes in, they do it. Kick the chair back, just. And you look over, you're like, what are you doing? They're like, oh, I'm taking a nap. You're like, oh, because, I didn't want to talk. 13-hour drive, but no, I'm good. I'll just be by myself. No big deal. And then, another thing about women is I know there's so many strong women out there. I go to the gym a lot, and I see tons of girls that can squat more, bench more than I can. Makes me feel very tiny, but I live with it, okay? What I don't like is normal-sized girls deciding that they are the rock. I don't know, guys, have you had this? You play fight with a girl, or girls, maybe you play fight with a guy. You guys always get tough, real tough. You're like, oh, I'm going to take you down. And then the second we actually pin you guys, you're like, why are you hurting me? Please stop your bruising. I hate that. Why do you guys always want to act tough, and the second we do something, you're like, I'm sorry. No, if you're going to be tough. Unless you really are those tough girls that I've actually play fighted with that pin me, and I'm the one crying. And moving away from girls mostly. I'm actually a hip-hop teacher, a hip-hop coach. We just had a competition about a week and a half ago or 2 weeks ago. I don't know. I don't keep track. But we went down, and I thought it was an awesome experience, seeing a bunch of people just get together and dance, have a nice time, bust it down, But one thing I noticed is that, like, twerking has changed the world. It's changed the world forever. In an unfortunate way. Because it used to be that if you wanted to see somebody twerk, you gotta go to the strip club, you gotta pay money. It's unfortunate. Nowadays, you want to see somebody twerk, go to the playground. Okay? You got little 5-year-old girls just, I can't twerk, I'm a guy, but it's gross. Like, what as a parent makes you feel like that's okay? You see your daughter on the bed, she's like, Dad, look, and he just, all right. No, if I had a little girl and she did that, like, I'd be like, walk past, get out on the, I don't know, I can't even talk. And then I'd go cry myself into a grave. Anyways, I'm so unprepared, guys, but that's me, that's my comedy. It's a little unprepared, and you guys have to live with it. So, get over it. But speaking of dancing, I don't know if any of you guys, I know Jasmine, she's always going to the club. So, she might know this. She might.
I can't even get it.
You can't hide it. But there are so many different types of people you're going to see at a club. I picked out 6 that I can identify. 6 people that you see at the club. First is the wall dancer. They're the person that either like song comes on, they want to pretend like they hate it, but then out of nowhere, if you don't blink because you're gonna miss it, they usually like. Yeah. I love those dudes. They're the funniest to watch. Or, like I said, I'm a hip hopper. So you end up getting those break dancers that want to break in a place that's way too small to be doing that. It's like there's like 3 feet of room. They're like getting ready. They're like getting ready. They're about to like kick some chick in the head. Hate those dudes. That makes me not want to be a hip hopper. Every time I see them, I start to back up, become a wall dancer. Then of course you got the twerkers. I don't have to spend time on that because y'all know what that is. It's disgusting. And then you have that one dude that's having fun. He's usually a little older than everybody else in the room. About 40, about mid-40s or so. He's always got like the polo on or something. And he's having a great time, but like he tries to like go up to girls, but they don't want to dance. Then he sees like the black dudes that are dancing with the girls, and he's like, maybe I could. No. Then you have the flock. I know that table back there knows what I'm talking about, the flock. The people at the club. It's the group of like 7, 8 girls that move all simultaneously, but they're all dancing. If you look at them individually, they all got different dance moves, but yet the pack moves at the same time. It's beautiful. It's actually an art form to watch. I feel like I gotta be on like National Geographic or like Discovery. All right, look at the flock here. They're moving so nicely. I don't know if any of you guys have played the Mario 64 and done water levels, but then you got the eel dude, similar to the wall dancer. He's like this, but then a girl walks past, he's like, see, I'm too small to be that dude. I try. Oh God, I get taken in by the flock. Oh man, speaking of art forms and things like that, like calling into work. I know most of you guys have at least tried calling in once. I'm so good at it, it really is like an art form. You just see me, I get up, it's like 10 minutes before I gotta be there. I really don't wanna go. All I do is just like hit myself in the throat real quick. Yeah, I can't come in. Yeah, I'm sick. Or you try to do it, but you're like trying to talk to yourself real quick so your voice doesn't sound like, you know, you're too sick because you don't want them to think you're dying. That's just terrible. Or you have the ones where you definitely don't want to go, but they know you're not sick. They saw you yesterday. Like, what happened between those two? What's the time that you're that bad? So then you got to come up with excuses. You're like, yeah, my mom's aunt died. Someone died. I gotta go. I get good at it. I really do. Or like my favorite thing to do on the phone is like your boss calls you and you gotta pretend like you were just asleep. I don't know if any of you guys have done that. I wake up, I'm like, hello? It usually works until I try too hard and I'm like, hello? Yeah, I was running to work. Why? Oh man. Well, I mean, if any of you guys walked in before the show started, we were over here talking about money, currency, all the stuff that us as college students wish we had. But honestly, I wish that there weren't any, like there was no money anymore. No currency in the world, true currency I should say. I wish we went back to caveman times, like with rocks and crap. Okay? It's like, I trade you rock for boulder. You know? That'd be nice, except Americans nowadays, we're too smart. So we're like, get the hell out of here with your damn ass boulder. I'm gonna keep my house, boy. That would be my life. I'd be that little peddler. Like, I got 3 pebbles, let me get a horse. That joke wasn't too good. It's okay. You can give me a pity laugh, I guess. Anyways, like, we're all technologically inclined. We all have phones. We're always on them. Every girl in this room has not looked at her phone tonight. That's a lie. But I love apps. I love apps. There's so many different apps I like to mess around with. One that I'm on and off with is like a love-hate relationship. Snapchat. I love Snapchat and I hate it at the same time. What I don't like about it is that there was even a 3-second option. Like, who thought of that? Because any friend of mine that sends me a 3-second snap becomes not my friend. Honestly, it goes from friendship to nothing real quick. Because this is what happens. I'm like, oh, sweet, Armand sent me a Snapchat. Did I just have a stroke? Like, I'm dying. I'm dying. And then you start to die a little bit. You know, go back to the wall. And then... I'm just kidding. Hey, that was my time, guys. Thank you so much. That wasn't a good closing joke, but I'm glad you had a good time.